Good morning, my dear children. So today we are going to see chapters from civics. Okay. So two interesting chapters and very easy, interesting, and it's like you will be like it's like an important story. Okay. You will feel like you are hearing some stories. Okay. But this is very easy. Okay. It's just if you listen clearly, that's enough. You will understand everything clearly. Okay. So before going into the lesson, take a rough note along with you, keep a pen and start taking notes. That will help you a lot. Okay. So let's start. Okay. So first we are going to see about fifth lesson. Okay. Fifth lesson, what is the chapter name? Women change the world. Women change the world. Okay. We are going to see how women is playing an important role in changing the world. What are the problems they are facing and how they started getting education. We are going to see about all these in this chapter. Okay. So let's start first. Fewer opportunities and rigid expectations. Fewer opportunities and rigid expectations. That means women have only fewer opportunities. Okay. So mainly there are many stereotypes. So stereotypes in the sense they will be saying like she's a girl, she have to do only these things. She is capable of doing only such work. She cannot do this work. So they have, this society, people have one thought stereotype about women. Okay. So they are saying like women are not capable of dealing with technical things. They are saying like women cannot deal with technical things. They cannot work in IT field. They cannot work in this field. Like that they are having some stereotypes, some thought about women. Okay. Due to these stereotypes, many girls do not get the same support that boys get. So due to these stereotypes, the women usually they do not get same support in the family, the society, like the same support boys get. There is no same support. Boys are getting more support and girls, because of the stereotypes, because of the thought by the society and the people, girls are not getting the same support as the boys. Okay. So next, learning for change. Learning for change. Going to school is an important in child's life, right? Because when you come to school, you learn many things, you get many ideas. Okay. So coming to school is an important part of your life, right? Similarly, for every child's life, going to school is an important part. In the 19th century, new ideas about education and learning emerged. So from 19th century, new ideas about education and new type of learning emerged. So schools become common. There are many schools and communities. Those communities, they never have learnt about learning, reading, writing, but they have started sending their children to the school. Even though there is some people who are opposing that girls should not go to the school. Okay. Rashtra Sundara Devi. Raj Sundari Devi. She was a housewife from a rich landlord's family. She was a housewife and she belongs to a rich landlord family, big family. Okay. So during her time, it was believed that if women learn to read or write, she will bring bad luck to the husband. Because of her learning, her husband will be, there are chances for dying and she will become a widow. See how foolishly they have a thought. So it was believed that time like if girl learned read and write, it will become bad luck to her husband. Okay. Even though this type of foolish thought, even though they have this type of foolish thought, she taught herself, she learned herself how to read and write in secret after her marriage. So she learned, she took interest to learn and she learned herself how to read and write. schooling and education today. So now today how we are having school? Today boys and girls both attend school in large numbers. Everyone is getting education. Yet still there are some difference between the education of boys and girls. India has a census every 10 years which counts whole population of the country. So today maximum equal boys and girls are getting into education. Everyone is coming to school, even though there is some difference in some places between the education of boys and girls. It also gathers detailed information about the people living in India, their age, schooling, what work they do and so on. So for every 10 years in India they will take census. Census means counting the number of people in India. Okay. So in that they have detailed information about the name, their age, where they studied, what work they have, what work they are doing, everything. Okay. There are several reasons why children from Dalit, Adivasi and Muslim communities leave school. So there are many reasons why this Dalit, Adivasi, like low caste people, they are not able to continue their education. There are many reasons. Some of them are in rural and poor areas, in village and poor areas, there are no proper schools. Okay, there are no proper schools and no proper teachers. And school are often far away from people's home. So they feel like there are no proper bus facilities also, no transport facility also. So people feel fear and frightened to send their girl children to school because it is far away and no transport facility. Many families are poor and unable to bear the cost of educating all their children. In this situation, boys get preference. So many families, they are very poor, they cannot educate all the children. So what they cannot educate all the children. So what they will do, they will make 1 or 2 children to study. So boys get preference. Okay. Many children face discrimination from their teacher and classmates. Even though the children, they face discrimination. Okay, according to their caste or according to their religion, or sometimes they will get a discrimination from the teacher. So they may not interested to go to school. Okay. Women's movement. So whatever women's movement, women and girls now have the right to study. So women have the right to study now. They can go to school. No one can stop them. They can go to school. Their situation has improved in other spheres like legal reform, violence and health. Women individually and collectively have struggled a lot to bring these changes. This struggle is known as women's movement. So now situation has improved in every form. Okay, we have protection, violence is reduced, for health also everything is okay. How this situation changed from previously they were not sending the girls for school. Now the situation changed and we have all the favorable situation. How this changed? How this changes happened? For this change, women individually and collectively in a group, they struggled a lot to bring these changes. That struggle is known as the women's movement. So what is called women's movement, my dear children? The struggle they have faced to bring all these changes is called women's movement. Okay children? Next, different strategies have been used to spread awareness, fight discrimination and seek justice for women. Here are some glimpses of the struggle. So they used many different strategies like protesting, then creating a meeting and spreading awareness. Like they used many strategies to spread and seek their justice for women. So there are some glimpses of the struggle. So because of the struggle, what they have got. Okay. First, before that we'll see some type of strategies. First, campaigning. It's an important part of women's movement. Okay, because of campaigns, new laws they have framed. So like this they started campaigning for the campaign and they expressed their thoughts. A law was implemented in 2006 against domestic violence, which states that women who face physical and mental violence within their homes will get some legal protection. So, like this campaign conducted, and after that 2006 they got a new law. New law was against domestic violence, that means inside the home. If the girl is facing physical or mental violence, if she is tortured inside the home, she will get protection, legal protection. Okay. Then the Supreme Court formulated guidelines in 1997 to protect women against sexual harassment at the workplace or within educational institution. So, women is completely protected inside the workplace and educational institution. Okay, there are some guidelines was framed in 1997. The dowry laws were changed to punish families who seek dowry. So, dowry laws they have changed. So, if anyone is torturing women in case of dowry, that family will be facing the punishment. Okay. Showing solidarity. Showing solidarity. So, women's movement is also about showing their unity to how they are living a unique life and how they have unity with other women. So, they are united. So, they like showing their solidarity. We are united. Okay. So, that's all in this lesson. So, what are the things we have seen in that lesson? What is the topic of the lesson? Women change the world. So, in first we have seen about how and what type of stereotypes are there in the society, and because of that what are the problems women faced. Okay. Then women were not allowed to school in the beginning, in the olden days. Then after day by day changes happened, and how these changes happened? Because of the struggle women faced for bringing these changes. They protested, campaigns, okay, because of all those they got the change. Okay. Then we have seen type of strategies like campaigning, showing their solidarity. Okay. So, like women now proved like they can change the world, they can work in any field. Okay. They are in maximum, they are in all the field, right? They are scientists, drivers, doctors, nurse, teacher, in every field we can see women now. Okay. So, that's all in that previous lesson. Now, we are moving to next lesson, that is understanding media. So, understanding media. Okay. So, don't think like to listen, don't think like that. Okay. It's like a story and interesting. Just listen this, you will understand everything clearly. Okay, children. So, we'll move to understanding media. So, first media. What is media? So, media is the plural form of the word medium. Okay. Media is the plural form of the word medium. Okay. That means describes the various ways through which we can communicate to the society. Okay. Various ways in that we can communicate with the society. Everything ranging from the stall at the local fair to the program that you see on TV can be called media. It refers to the all means of communication. So, what media refers to? It refers to all means of communication. All means of communication. Okay, children. So, we can see like TV, radio, newspapers. These are a form of media through which we can communicate to the people, to not only one or two people, to the mass, million of people, right? Mass. So, across the world, mass people we can communicate through this medium. So, this is called mass media. TV, radio, newspapers are called mass media. Okay. Media and technology. So, media and technology. So, naming of mass media is related to different technology that media use. So, now technology has developed and media is using different types of technologies. Okay. So, that helps more modern and the news is reached to more people. So, it improves the quality of sound, images, apart from this, it has changed the ways in which we think about our lives. Okay? Television has enabled us to think of ourselves as a member of large global world. So, in the television itself, we can see every news, right? It brings the world closer. Okay? By sitting in now we are sitting in our home, and the TV, we are getting the news, what is happening in US, United States, whether their situation is okay, whether any storm is there. We can know every news by news. How we are getting the news? By seeing the TV, through internet, we are getting every news in our fingertip. Okay? Media and money. Different technologies that mass media use are expensive. So, what are the technology this mass media uses? Like camera, sound recorder, transition, satellite. So, they are like very costly, and they need more money. Okay? And technology that keeps changing. So, lot of money they have to spend for getting the latest technology. Okay. So, due to this, mass media need a great deal of money to do their work. Okay. Most television channels, newspapers are part of big business houses. Nowadays, mass media is constantly thinking ways to make money. So, they will think like how we can make money, because everything is very costly. They need camera, proper camera, recordings, transmission, for everything they need a lot of money. So, how they are earning? So, one way of making money by this media is like advertising different ads. So, while you are seeing TV, in between the show itself you will get many ads, right? Car advertisement, chocolate advertisement, clothes advertisement, then mobile phones advertisement. You will get more advertisements, right? So, because of this advertisement, the channel earns a lot of money, more and more money. Media and democracy. The media plays a very important role in providing news and events taking place in our country. Okay, so by seeing the news, we can understand what is happening. Okay, what are the things is happening in our country, what new law is passed, we can get that information, and everything we can get through that news. Okay, so it is an essential part of our democratic country. Media helps citizens in analyzing the work that the government does, so that we can get a clear information what type of work is going on, what are the announcement did by the chief minister, what are the announcement did by the prime minister. So everything, every news we can get. Based on that, we can take action. So, if you think like that new law is not satisfied, that means it is not a benefit, it is like harmful, we can protest against that law. Okay, like public protest or signature campaign. So, in that signature campaign, every people will put their sign. Okay, so like the signature campaign also will take place. Balanced report. So, what is called as balanced report? So, balanced report means that every story is given correctly and particular story is left to the readers to make up their thoughts. That means they will write what has happened, so reader can understand. Okay, so like reader can understand how that is. So, they will give the clear information, reader can understand. It leads to the reader's mind. So, they can read and understand where the right side is. They can understand clearly, they can understand. Balanced report. They will not like support one. It's not like they will support one and tease another. It's not like that. They will write the balanced and correct information. Okay. And independent media. So, no one can control media. You should not show this news. Like you should not take coverage of this news. Like no one should like control that media. They can record that news, so they can telecast. In reality, the media is far from independent because of two reasons. So, in reality, there are two reasons. Okay, because of that, we can say like they are not independent, because two is there. One is censorship and another one is like public support. Okay, one is censorship and another one is public support. So, what is censorship? So, censorship means the government has some control over the media. so that it can prevent a news item or a scene from a movie or a lyrics from a song. They can say like you should to take out that lyrics, you take up the scene from that movie, you take out the news, okay, like that they can say before shared with the large public. That is called as censorship. Censorship. So if before releasing a movie, that movie will be seen by a censor team. That team, they will see the movie and they will say like you should take out this scene. Okay, then only you can release to the larger public. So that or a song, from the song you have to take out this lyrics. So if any violence or any bad comments, so they will take that off from the movie or song or a news. Okay, so that is called as censorship. Okay, and the media often focuses on a particular aspect of a story. Okay, then only they can make that story interesting. If a story interesting means every people will listen to that, or else they will feel like that is a boring story, what to listen this. So they focus on one aspect to make the story important, so that they can get a public support. Setting agendas. So media plays an important role in deciding what story we have to focus. So setting agenda. So, okay, so they will be focusing. Sometimes media will be focusing on a particular issue. So if media is focusing on particular issue, people's attention will turn towards it. Okay, so media plays an important role in setting the agenda. Okay, so if they show an issue fully in the news channel, they will show a particular issue. So everyone's attention will be towards that. Oh, this is happening in the world. This issue is happening in the world. Everyone's attention will be turned towards that. So that is called setting the agenda. The agenda. There are several instances when the media fails to focus on issues that are significant in our lives. So sometimes this media, they are failed to show the issues that are important to our life. Okay, they will be like close with the business, and like they sometimes fail to give the balanced report. Okay, so we people, we have to analyze the news and then we have to believe and react. Okay, because whatever the news is given, we don't know that is 100% sure or factual information. So what we have to do is we have to analyze the news and then react to it. Okay, whatever news we are getting, we have to analyze and then react to it. Okay, children, so that's all for today's class. So what we have learned in the second part, what is the chapter's name? Understanding media. So media, we have seen about media, what is the meaning and what are the different types of media, and we learned about mass media and how this news we are getting, how that are useful to us and how costly that technology is and how they are balancing, how they are getting the money by advertising, and after that we have seen about setting the agenda. So, and finally we came to a point, we have to think, analyze the news and then react to it. Okay, so thank you children, thank you for listening. If you have any doubt, just see this video once again, you will get all the points. So I hope you all have taken the important points. So thank you children, have a nice day.